On that same point, DraftKings has the odds for the next Myles Garrett team. And remember I said yesterday, and all I'm going to say is this for now.
Yeah.
I said yesterday this would be a perfect time for Myles Garrett to come to Radio Row and make the rounds. Let's see if he does. Let's see if he's taken our advice.
And?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, all right.
We'll find out. Maybe as soon as tomorrow we'll find out.
You think you heard some rumors he might be around here,
Sources
though.
close to me tell me that he might be in the building tomorrow.
See, when I see crap like that, I think, and we know we have some agents that watch the show, but when I see stuff like that, I think his agent, somebody was watching you.
I think it was already planned. What I hear. Yeah.
All right, that's good though, because that would make sense.
I'd love to take credit for it, but it was already in the works.
All right, screw you. You're an idiot. I take that back.
There's no guarantee he'll be here tomorrow, but we will be watching for him, and he's hard to miss. The guy with the biggest arms in football is hard to miss.
The guy that looks like Greek god who walks through the crowd, that will be Myles Garrett. Right, no doubt about it. He is not hard to find in any crowd. And I think it's the right move. So what we talked about yesterday.
Get here and make your case.
Put the pressure on it. Make it just a snowball, an avalanche of keep needling the Browns to give them no choice there. And, as we talked about, I don't have no early feel or idea, right? Everybody's going to look at their team other than a few teams and go, damn, we could use Myles Garrett. Does it make sense for it? And, as I think as the time goes here, it'll whittle down to a smaller group.
You saw on that graphic the Browns are the favorites, meaning that they won't trade him, and that's the next team he'll play for. Beyond that, the Commanders.
That makes sense.
Raiders.
Don't know about that.
Patriots. There's a team on the board that isn't on the board, I should say.
The Bears and the Commanders are two teams I do look at, though.
I'd watch the Texans.
The Texans, okay. You think they would do that even with Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter right now?
Well, maybe
they like that type of player.
Maybe Danielle Hunter's part of the trade package.
Okay.
That goes to Cleveland. Sorry, Danielle, but
Well, he would fit with the way they want to play. Yeah. No doubt about it. I mean, it's just line up wide and rush the quarterback. That's the number one thing. That's why I look at the Commanders, because they have a little bit of that. That's Dan Quinn, Seattle scheme, right? We know they're going to have some money to spend this offseason. Dante Fowler, I don't think is the long-term guy, even though he played really good.
Remember, he was the third overall pick.
Right.
What was it, 9 years ago?
9 years ago.
He was a bust.
Tore his ACL right away.
In a non-contact
right.
OTA. But he and Yannick Ngakoue had issues because Ngakoue kind of became the guy that Fowler was supposed to be.
Right.
And I didn't even realize he was still around. And all of a sudden, Dante Fowler Jr., I remember him.
Uh-huh.
So they've gotten a lot out of marginal players. They get a great player in that position. Holy crap.
Exactly right. Dorrance Armstrong's the other guy across there. They like him. Dan Quinn's been with him in Dallas too. But, I mean, come on. Myles Garrett's an upgrade over everybody, let alone, hey, it's Dan Quinn. He's a defensive coach, and we know they traded away their edge rushers just 2 years ago before he got there. So that's certainly a need for their football team. Definitely one of the ones I would look at to go watch out for. The Cardinals are the other team. The Cardinals, I don't know if he would want to play for them either, but the Cardinals at least I think have the assets, the money, and most people can't name a player on the front seven of the Cardinals. And that is by far their biggest need of their football team.
All the more reason for him not to want to go.
So maybe not. You're right. We'll see. But those are teams that jump out to me.
I am feeling more and more strongly about what I said yesterday. The Browns need to take a page from the Texans playbook, pre-approve a handful of teams to then negotiate with Myles Garrett, and he can decide which team he wants. He can decide what contract offer he'll take. At first we're thinking, he won't want a new contract. I think the way you play this is you get a new contract. You forget about the last 2 years. You get teams to the table. They give up what it takes to get the Browns to do the deal, and then they get what it takes to get Garrett to say yes. And there's a way to play it masterfully both for the Browns and for Garrett, just like it was played masterfully 3 years ago with the Texans and then with Deshaun Watson. All right, DraftKings Sportsbook, the provider of the odds that we saw for both Cooper Kupp and Myles Garrett, is the number one place to bet touchdowns, and all customers can get their Super Bowl 59 touchdown bet matched as a bonus bet. Download the app and use promo code PFTLive when you sign up. DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours. As always, please bet responsibly. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.